This happened a couple of nights ago. I've always been a night person, so I did not hesitate to take a walk after the sun sets. I am a junior at Smith College and would often find myself walking along the trail around the pond to clear my mind and distress. I spent 3 years like that, walking alone at night, and never once had a reason to feel afraid. But all that changed in a matter of minutes on a very dreadful night. It was a quiet night, even for a weeknight, with almost no one on foot or driving along the street. The trail, as it was most nights, was completely empty. I was just about to finish posting a series of Snapchats when I first noticed her. At the end of the trail, on my side, was the silhouette of a young lady dancing. It was a strange dance, and a natural mix of moves, sort of similar to ballet. She made arm motions in the air, and she had odd forward strides. I guess you could say she was dance walking, heading in and out from under the lamp, like a moth to a flame. Deciding she was probably a drunk or high student, I stepped as close to the trees as possible to give her the majority of the path to do whatever she was doing. The closer I watched, the more I realized how graceful she was moving. She would turn around and kick her leg up at random times. She would slow her motions down and then do a quick turn or a slight movement to change her direction. Or she just quickly hopped from here to there. Her dance hardly had rhyme or reason, yet it was almost transfixing to watch her odd routine. She wasn't very tall and did not have an intimidating build. She was dressed in all black with a flowy cardigan. Her eyes were open wide and wild, head tilted back slightly, looking off at the sky. Her mouth was formed in a painfully wide cartoon of a smile. It had to have been painted on, and since it was no longer Halloween, I found it disconcerting. But I wasn't too worried. Like I said, she didn't seem to match your typical evil persona. I hardly took my eyes off of her, and then stopped dead in my tracks. She had stopped dancing and was standing with one foot in the air, perfectly parallel to me under the light. She was facing me, smile still wide on her lips. She started talking. This is when I knew the smile was applied to her face. She was mouthing something. I couldn't hear her, and I wasn't sure I wanted to. I tried to read her lips, but I still couldn't make out the words. She just kept talking and laughing, but I swear to you, nothing was funny. Turned around and bolted, just like that. I felt safe enough to run, and run I did. I ran to where the trail splits in two. I needed to go up the hill. And that's when I saw her there, right at the edge where the streetlight's glow couldn't touch her. It wasn't humanly possible for her to be there. And now she was running again, but this time towards me.
Whenever you see a horse go by, you know you'll be the next to die. They wrap you up in bloody sheets and throw you down 10,000 feet. They put you in a big black box and cover you up with dirt and rocks. All goes well for about a week until